She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. You see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah.
Hey there, Peaches, and welcome to the official Peach podcast. Today's special guest joining us for episode 6 is Joshuaxavious, a Roblox YouTuber known for his entertaining Berry Avenue and Bloxburg roleplay series, and also our very first Roblox TikToker known for his awesome Bloxburg, Berry Avenue, and Sims content. Our first ever TikTok guest. During his YouTube journey, he's accumulated over 12,000 subscribers and 526,000 views across his entire channel. And during his TikTok journey, he's accumulated over 350,000 followers and an incredible 10.5 million likes across his entire account. With that being said, it's about time we catch up with Joshua and find out more about him, his experiences on YouTube and TikTok. Let's begin with episode 6 on the podcast. Here is Joshua himself. I'll allow him to introduce himself.
Hello, Peaches and Joshinators, if y'all are out there listening. I'm Josh, and she did an awesome job of introducing me. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So I think we should get straight into the questions. I think a great place to start is your TikTok account, since you're our first TikTok guest. You've grown a huge platform over TikTok and are doing an incredible job, by the way. Scrolling through your TikTok account, I noticed you uploaded your first video in 2020 during lockdown, where a lot of people were in the community because we're all bored out of our mind. So was there any specific inspiration for starting your account?
Actually, I didn't really have that much of an inspiration for starting my account. It was kind of just, I've been playing Bloxburg for years, and I was like, I should just try something, I was actually on a Zoom call when I made my first TikTok.
Yeah, I remember, when I started my TikTok as well, because it was in summer of lockdown, and I don't know what I was doing. I was posting adopt me trades. It's so cringe. I can't even watch anymore. It makes me feel sick. But we've grown from there. Never doing that again. Yeah. And looking back now, when you started your account, did you have an intention for continuing it for this long, since you've been doing YouTube and TikTok for quite a long time now?
I did. I've always wanted to kind of do something or have some kind of platform. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna be famous off this.
350,000 followers now, so dreams come true.
Yeah, there's actually a video on my phone that I always replay, and it was me when I first started on TikTok, and I was saying, I'm not gonna be okay, because this is kind of cringe, but when I first started, I had no friends at school, so I remember I was like, I'm gonna have friends when I become famous on TikTok, and this is gonna happen, and I'm gonna skyrocket. I'm gonna be Beyonce.
Beyonce, we love that. And looking at all of your content on TikTok, it can vary sometimes. So do you have a favorite type of video you post?
Oh, okay. So I actually love doing videos, and this is going to sound bad, but I love doing, one, I love doing update videos. Yeah. And two, I love doing videos when Roblox is down, because and it's bad because of course Roblox is down. It isn't an awesome moment. We're kind of but I have to pretend to be so intense.
You're man on a mission.
Yes, if you play Roblox, stop scrolling. I have to just click right into that mode. So it's kind of fun for me to act when I do that. Yeah. And yeah, those are my favorite ones to make.
I mean, when Roblox is down, it actually makes me realize how much I'm on Roblox. I'm what do I do? And speaking of your different content on YouTube, or on TikTok, both really, is there one that seems to do better and that people enjoy more? So on Roblox and TikTok, is there a video that seems to do better than others that people might enjoy more?
People love the update videos. And I have been trying to do update videos on YouTube, and they don't go as well because everyone's doing them. But my TikTok update videos, they love them.
Yeah, but on YouTube, some people post those update videos fast. I'm how do you do that? Because you've got to edit it. That's why I just live stream at this point. If there's an update, because I'm not editing that whole thing.
I've decided that I'm going to just do shorts whenever updates come out and not full videos because it's like worth it.
And you could just like even just repost your TikTok then. So like you haven't got to like edit something twice. And honestly, I don't know, I mean, for you, you're doing great. But for like my personal experience, I feel like TikTok can be like a hard platform to stay consistent on sometimes. But despite this, you're still like going strong, posting all those videos. And like your third most recent video just hit 1 million views where you showed like players your new Bloxburg update secrets. So like obviously you've had a lot of videos that have done really well, but do you still get that like excitement when your videos do well and stuff?
I do. When I actually seen that it hit 1 million views last night, and I was like, what? Because I'm slowly transition over to YouTube. So the fact that my TikTok videos are still doing really good, like that kind of it made me happy.
Yeah, and I feel like with TikTok, there's more like pressure to post more because I feel like you can get shadow banned quite quickly, but still hitting those 1 million views, that's crazy. And speaking of views, can you recall what your most viewed video is on TikTok? Because I tried to search, but there were so many, I couldn't like find one in particular.
Okay, so I think my most viewed video on TikTok is it's actually a video about the pancakes.
Oh wait, no, that's so weird you said that. That was one of the videos I actually clicked on. It was like you making bloxburg pancakes in real life or something. Yes. I
believe that is sitting at I posted it a second time, so I'm gonna calculate all the views from both of the videos. It's about, I believe, 3.5 million altogether.
Wow, that's crazy. For making some pancakes you got to enjoy. But going back to updates too, obviously on your TikTok account you post a lot of videos for new Bloxburg updates and game updates in general. Has there been a favorite update of yours?
Oh yes. Okay, it has to be the one where we got the new toilets. It was the bathroom update, and it's kind of weird because people was like, we don't really care about toilets, but it was so fun for me because we got our first little accessories. We got the body wash and the
It just makes role plays more realistic for us role play YouTubers.
Yes, and I was in love with that update.
Yes, I love that one. And speaking of your favorites, has there been any ones that you've disliked? Because I could, to be fair, I don't think there's one I've disliked, but I don't know. Have you got an update you've disliked before?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, it has to be the one for Halloween. And I know that's bad, but when that update came out, if y'all can remember, there were so many bugs.
Yes. I actually remember that. I remember filming videos and it was like every video we had a problem. I was like, what's going on?
And I was kind of also traumatized from last year. Well, from 2021, because that's when Roblox went down for Halloween.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to be our comeback Halloween update, and we had some awesome things, don't get me wrong, but those bugs, Lord.
To be fair, I feel like when there's a Bloxburg update, I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like I always experience some sort of bug, like something before like doesn't work. Like it's really strange, but hopefully with the new developers that like fixes up a little bit. And now we spoke a lot about your TikTok account here, and before we move on to like YouTube, I noticed on your TikTok that there's something we have to discuss. So you posted a video where you did like a recap of your experiences on social media during 2022, like a 2022 recap basically. And in that video, you shared that you had like some sort of partnership with Walmart. I was like, so let's hear like all about that. Give us like the full process and everything that you had to do for it.
Okay, so this is very touching for me because 2022 was one of the craziest years of my life. But with Walmart, I remember it was around August and I received an email and it was like I was getting ready for bed. I was about to get off Bloxburg. I checked my emails. I'm like, Joshuaxavious ex Walmart land. Let me click this. And when my friend heard me say Walmart, he immediately started recording me. So I don't know, like I didn't even know he was recording until I asked him for the video, like if he took one, and he said he did. So that's my pure reaction. Like I was like, oh my God.
And that's crazy. You must have been in disbelief because like Walmart, that's insane.
I've had multiple sponsorships over the years because TikTok started paying me last month. So my money that I relied from off my content was from sponsorships, and Walmart was going to pay me thousands. I was like,
crazy. That's insane. That is honestly one of like I feel like we need to bring that up more in the community because that is one of the biggest achievements I've ever heard of. When I saw it, I was like, Walmart. I was like, lucky I've been on TikTok this morning to see that. But that is honestly such a big achievement. So everyone give a round of applause because that is insane. And obviously like Walmart, I mean, I don't know if this is just from a British perspective, but like Walmart seems to be like one of like the largest companies in America. So I'm not sure. Yeah. So to partner with them, like how did that make you feel? Because obviously that is a huge company.
It made me feel very big. But like I said, if I tell you, if we really go deep into how my life was at that point, at some point in time, I actually was going to cancel the sponsorship because of like things that was happening in my life. Something said like, just keep going. And I ended up being able to continue with the sponsorship, but just the entire thing as a whole made me feel so empowered. Like, oh my gosh, you just don't know.
I've never heard any other like creator. I don't know if maybe because I'm not really on TikTok that much anymore, but I've never seen another creator have a Roblox creator have a partnership with Walmart. So that's like such a crazy achievement and just really cool. Was it like a game? Because I watched the video, but I couldn't like quite work it out. Was it like a Roblox game for Walmart?
Oh yes, Walmart and Roblox did collab on a game, and it was basically Walmart land. It was huge. They had like a lot of even Netflix partnered in as well because they had
really wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, there was a Stranger Things segment on the game, so it was fun.
That's so cool. And now we spoke about TikTok, I feel like it's time we move on to YouTube because obviously you do both, which is an amazing thing to do because obviously it's hard to manage both. But looking through your YouTube account, I noticed like near the beginning of your channel, you uploaded Bloxburg build videos and IRL vlogs at like your life at high school. So did you ever have the intention of doing role plays originally, or was your main focus like vlogs and building content?
So this is a tricky question because I've had multiple channels over my life. But I will say, starting off this channel that I do have now, my intention was to just do everything. I don't know if you have a Chipotle in the UK or if you're familiar with
We don't, but I do know what it is, yeah.
Okay, so I called my whole entire brand on YouTube in the beginning Chipotle because you can go there and get everything. You can get the corn, the rice, the chicken. So on this channel, we're doing everything. We're going to do vlogs. We're going to do bloxburg. So it's going to be a mixture. It's going to be a mixture.
Yeah. And I feel like it's really cool because I have like separate channels for stuff, and sometimes it seems more overwhelming because there's like loads of different channels. But I bet it's like feels, a lot more at ease, like doing everything. Also, those high school vlogs are actually really interesting because high school, like in America, is like such a different like sort of atmosphere to British schools. So when I watched one area, I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, everyone that I've even asked about my vlogs is always like, bring them back. Like just looking at some of my Joshuaxavious on my Discord server, and they were like, we need to bring these back. I was like, okay, if I bring it back, they're gonna be on a different channel.
Yeah.
I might not be in high school anymore, but I guess I might do it. So
we'll work it out somehow.
Yeah.
Speaking of your vlogs where you gave us like an insight on your high school life, how did your like friends and your like student peers react to you posting on YouTube and TikTok? Like, was they supportive about it, or like what was their opinion?
My in real life friends were very supportive of me. They were actually in some of my videos as well, but they were actually very supportive, and they understood when I was always busy with Bloxburg. They didn't understand the drama aspect, and they didn't understand why, like how this game was making me money, or I guess growing me, but did understand that I took it personally. Like I take this very seriously, so that's all they knew, and they respected that.
Yeah.
But as far as family, I think I speak for a lot of American gaming YouTubers when I say it's not that easy because they don't really. I come from a family of hard workers, so they are expecting me to just.
Yeah.
They don't think it's real. They don't think it's real.
Sometimes, I mean, for like the older generations in my family, sometimes, it can be hard for them to understand that like YouTube and things like can be a job and like it is something to take seriously. But I feel like over time my family have got like supportive of it. But you're doing amazing despite that. And now you currently upload like Bloxburg and Berry Avenue role plays. So who was your inspiration to begin that?
Okay. So my inspirations for my role plays, one has always been Pita Bread. I've been a Pita Bread fan since I first started.
Love Pita Bread.
Yes, I'm part of the bread fam. Yes, I am. Second inspiration of mine was Akila. She's very inspiring. Another inspiration of mine is my best friend Zari.
Yeah, I saw your videos of her actually on your channel recently. Yeah.
She is like, as far as teaching me things, she is one of the most like best friends ever. There was a point in time where I couldn't post my content because I didn't have my computer or PC, and she actually bought me one. So
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh, we love Zari for that. That is honestly the nicest thing. And it's so nice as well. It's so nice to like get inspired by your friends, because I feel like it makes like the whole YouTube experience a little bit more like personal to you. Do you know what I mean? Because like you're doing it with your friends and things, which I think is great. And now going into your role play, I see that you've posted on both Bloxburg and Berry Avenue, but do you have a favourite game out of the two to make content on, and why?
I'm going to have, it's very hard for me, but I'm going to have to say Bloxburg. I love Berry Avenue so much, but it's in the early stages right now. And I feel like the thing isn't done. The graphics are beautiful.
Oh, we love the graphics.
Yes, but I feel like as far as things you can do and availability, it's not completely there. Bloxburg, although it has its bugs, I feel like Bloxburg, the graphics aren't the best. Well, they can be depending on your lighting. If it's London lighting, of course. But I'm getting off topic. Bloxburg is my favorite game. Yes, that's my favorite one. Just because there's much more to do, especially with my kind of role plays.
Yeah, and I think as well it will be interesting to see Berry Avenue grow, because like you said, obviously it's like quite a new game, but despite being a new game, they have like so many regular updates, because they had that school update recently, like the elementary school one, which was good. But now we spoke a lot about your success on YouTube and TikTok, but it looks like the success has also been shared with some other creators in the community, such as Zari, when you did like some collabs and stuff, which is super cool. So what was it like filming collab videos in general? Like, did you find it quite fun, or was it more stressful for you? Because I know sometimes when you record with more people, it can get like more stressful sometimes, but it's also like fun. So what's your like opinion on collabs? Like, is it a positive experience for you?
Well, it is a positive experience. I know my friends to a T, so I know how they are. So I think it's very comfortable for me. But when we're filming my classroom videos, I will have to say, and if y'all are listening, y'all are going to laugh, but y'all getting on my nerves.
It can be really hard sometimes film with like loads of people, but the thing is, even though it's more stress to film with more people, I feel like the end result is so much more better. Like when video, I feel like it's just a lot more entertaining. So it's a little bit of a journey to get there, but once you get there, it's a really fun experience. And you're doing both great, by the way. Also, speaking of great success, about a month ago, you had a viral video where you posted a class field trip roleplay. I think it's like currently on like 99, 100K views, which is an insane achievement. So how did that feel when that video went viral?
I'm not gonna lie. I still don't know. I haven't processed that yet. I don't know if I'm going to process because I'm so used to doing so well on TikTok, but YouTube has always been a passion of mine. So I feel like when it does hit me, I'm going to collapse and cry for 6 months. I don't know.
Yeah, because obviously TikTok and YouTube are like very different platforms. So I feel like, you know, different, like, because say for example with TikTok, like people are more interested in like update videos and like update secrets, whereas like Roblox YouTube at the minute is all about like role plays and building videos. So it's interesting to see like what videos do well on each platform. But honestly, great achievement. The thumbnail too, I was like, oh, that thumbnail was good. Thank
you. Props to Zari and Danny and just the whole friend group. They taught me everything, and
I feel like thumbnails, it's a journey. Like once you get your thumbnail style, like you've got it. But for me, it took me so long. Like when I look back at my old thumbnails, I'm like, who let me post that?
Peachyylexi, child. When I tell you, I was trying to learn how to make GFXs. I've been trying to learn how to make GFXs for the past 2 years.
It was so hard. Like I had to, because any tutorial I watched, I was like, this is not working. So my friends had to teach me in the end, because I was like, I don't understand.
I still use the old way. I don't use rigs. People always ask, do you use rigs? Nope.
Oh, do you not? It looks like you use them, despite that.
Well, thank you, but rigs are too hard for me.
And now we spoke a lot about your content, but we haven't spoke much about you. So let's get into that. Apart from social media, is there any other like hobbies and interests that you have at the moment, or is like YouTube your main focus?
Right now, YouTube and gaming is my main focus. I don't really do outside of that.
Yeah, and I feel like, especially with Roblox as a game, obviously there's so many games you can play from, like there's to choose from and things like that. So it's kind of like never ending. So it's nice to, you know, have a time to focus on like gaming on Roblox and stuff and like explore, really, see what's out there. And with all of that, do you ever find it hard to manage like your IRL life and social media sometimes, or does it come like quite easy to you?
I will say At first, it was easy peasy because I was on TikTok and I was just taking little 30 minutes to film, and it would take me probably about an hour and a half to edit a TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm doing in real life stuff and TikTok and YouTube,
it's a lot sometimes.
Overwhelm me. It started to overwhelm me. I have an in real life job. I'm currently a senior in high school, and I'm still managing all this, and I don't sleep.
No, seriously, sleep schedule at the moment is bad. Especially, I'm on break at the moment, and I feel like it makes it worse. Because whereas like when I have school, I'm like, okay, I need to go sleep because I've got school tomorrow. But like the clock just keeps ticking. It's like, go, it's 2 a.m. Go to sleep.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
You're still doing great, like despite all of that, you know, managing everything, which is amazing to see. And could you ever see like social media becoming your full-time job? Like, is that the end goal for you really? Or, you know, would you rather keep it as just like a hobby?
I would like to make it a full-time job and even reach to further heights. Like I want to go further. And that's a very important topic to me because I even told Zari, I said, y'all, if YouTube doesn't go well for me this year, I'm not gonna do it in 2023. And they were like, what? But I mean, yeah, I want to make it a full-time job, at least by the summertime. I want to, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the thing is as well, like with YouTube, it's a scary, like, and any social media really, with YouTube, TikTok, anything, it's a scary jump to take because when you decide to do it as your full-time job, you have to obviously quit your, like, a job that you're doing currently. And it's like, it's scary because you want to make sure it's stable before you do that. But honestly, the way things are going, I 100% see it for you. Like, I wish the absolute best for you because you're doing amazing. And I can't wait to see your growth because, you know, summer's such a vibe. Like, honestly, I love summer. Like, posting it on TikTok, you have so much more time to collab with people. So I honestly feel like I see big things coming. I'm just excited to see, you know, everyone's channel grow because I feel like everyone's channels obviously like grow a lot more in the summer because everyone's off school.
I feel like everyone is about to take a leap, and I am just praying for all of us because it's going to be crazy.
So ready. Honestly, I need to do so many like collabs because the thing is now, like, obviously where everyone's at school and things, people have got exams and like need to study, and like time zones are just not it. Like every time is so hard to film. But hopefully you haven't got long left till the summer, which is great. And my final question that I always ask on the podcast is, what is your dream for YouTube? Like, what is that end goal for you?
That's a hard question. I used to think big like that, but now to humble my goals because I'm realizing how hard it actually is. Right now, my goal is to get my 100K plaque because I've always wanted that. Even since I was little, like when I was like maybe 5 or 6, I used to make the little fake plaques at home on paper and be like, yo, look, it's
and one day it's gonna be on that wall, you know. I feel it. No, honestly, I feel like when I got my plaque. When did I get my plaque? I think it was honestly, in December. Before you continue,
I thank you for making that video when you unpackaged stores because
of course,
it gave me motivation.
No, honestly, when I got the like plaque, I feel like it just makes everything that more like real because it's like it feels like you're literally holding like 100,000 subscribers. It's like such a like crazy thought. But honestly, I see it and I truly wish the best for you. I'm gonna, you know, pray for that 100K. I'm gonna be, you know, me at the end of the year, I'll be checking your account. Beautiful. Honestly, but it's been so lovely having you on the podcast. It's been so much fun, you know, talking about things. And what I love about these is like it's a really good way to reflect on everything that like you've achieved and things like that. So it's been so nice having you.
Thank you. I honestly want to thank you for having me. Like I feel very honored being here. Didn't think it was ever happening, but
of course, honestly, making sure I, you know, tick all the list like of everyone to go through and stuff. But Peaches, that is a wrap for episode 6 on the Peach podcast. A massive thank you to Joshua for joining us today, and I look forward to interviewing more Roblox creators in the future. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe and drop a comment down below of other creators you want to see featured on the Peach podcast. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.